Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. It is June 6th. Lisa, Scott, Dylan here with you. We got weather to talk about, wind again to talk about. But of course, first we want to remind you, of course, we're live on Facebook every weekday morning. It stays on your feed throughout the day, so you can watch it whenever it works best for you, or maybe listen to it as a podcast. We make it into a podcast. You can find that at inform.com/podcast. Look for the Inform Minute or anywhere you find your podcasts.
All right, yesterday the wind was really whipping out there, made it kind of difficult for the rib vendors at Rib Fest to keep their banners up, made golf a little tough for us, Dylan. Well, it's always tough because I always shank the ball anyway. But today, another breezy one for us, but not quite as bad as
I think my favorite thing of golfing yesterday was, it was fun with the wind and everything. And, you can blame your game on the wind, but sometimes you just can't.
Sometimes there's no excuse.
It's okay. It's okay to blame it yesterday.
It had to have been a tough day to golf in, though, right?
It was windy out there.
It was very windy.
Yeah, very windy.
But it was fun still, get outside and enjoy
Right.
it. It wasn't raining. Yeah, exactly.
I went to Rib Fest and it was super windy, and then I told you at the end of the I wore a sweatshirt, which when we left, my husband's like, you're going to sweat to death, because it was not. It was chilly.
Yeah. Especially like the Faro parking lot. There's nothing to protect you there.
Yeah.
Yep, it was windy and a little chilly, but it was still awesome. There was a pretty good crowd out there, I thought, especially for a Wednesday night.
Yeah. Windy again today. Probably not as gusty, especially in central North Dakota as yesterday, but gusts up to 45 still. Surprise, some blowing dust again. Yuck. Wind advisory goes into effect. It went into effect actually 4 minutes ago. It's in effect until the rest of the day into the evening hours. A few showers, cloudy skies. Some spots in northern Minnesota will only hit the middle 50s today. So, burr.
Yeah.
Here in Fargo should be middle to upper 60s, same with Grand Forks. Then tonight, the wind settles.
Oh, okay.
Tomorrow, a little breezy out of the north-northwest, but only about 10 to 20. Not today, we're 20 to 30, so nothing as close to as windy as the past few days. Just a light breeze, and that'll probably feel good too.
Yeah,
middle 70s too. Some sunshine, should be nice. We are tracking a few showers, light showers late in the day. Nothing to probably ruin plans. Rib Fest, we have to bring an umbrella.
Okay.
But those should be quickly passing. That's what I'm thinking right now. And then moving on into the weekend, cool. Not a good weekend for the lake. Middle to upper 60s, so comfortable to be outside. To mow your grass again, probably. Not a great weekend to jump in the lake though, a little chilly. But next week, as I have on this sheet that nobody noticed this morning, so I print off a sheet every morning. So does Lydia when she's here. It's a forecast, all it is. And I bring it to the anchors, the producers in the morning. This is like 3:30 in the morning. And no, this has never happened before, but this morning I put emojis on the forecast sheet. And nobody noticed until just now.
He's like offended. Nobody noticed his emoji.
It's like he's trying to bring a little fun, trying to brighten our day.
It's 3 in the morning. I have to bring some kind of fun.
It was like, we're too tired.
I did not notice it.
And what I did for next week, starting like Wednesday through like Friday, we're gonna be in the 80s, and I put little eye emojis, like the eyes you have on your phone, like the eye emojis. Like, oh my goodness, finally! Yeah. And nobody noticed.
And
so
we've been begging for heat too.
Yes,
so.
Exactly. That's why I put just for you.
Yeah,
and for you. You both been begging for heat.
Yeah, we need the heat. I want the heat.
Yeah, so I put the eye emoji on there, and for everybody, the heat is coming. Looks like
now we're gonna look for it, and you're not gonna give us.
Oh, maybe. Never know. Never know.
All right, keep us on our toes.
Anyways,
thank you, Dylan.
Yes, you bet.
Thanks.
Well, this morning we're learning there are now 7 potential VP candidates being vetted to be former President Donald Trump's VP. Be on the ticket with him. So, of course, we know North Dakota Governor Doug Burgum is among the top contenders. Burgum endorsed Trump after suspending his presidential campaign in December. And as we've reported on First News and here on WDAY, he was seen in New York City in recent weeks supporting the former president during his hush money trial. Campaign officials say Trump will make the final decision on who he wants as his VP right around the time of the Republican National Convention, which is in July.
And meantime, as for who will be taking over for Burgum here at home, the latest local polling data shows that U.S. Representative Kelly Armstrong has support in his bid for governorship of North Dakota, polling 57% in a recent North Dakota News Cooperative poll. Since that data came out last week, Trump has endorsed Armstrong for the governorship. The North Dakota GOP primary is set for June 11th.
Remember, if you have any questions about who or what you're voting on, we really have a great tool for you, in-depth election guide on our website, inforum.com. So check that out.
All right, day 2 of Happy Harry's Rib Fest is today at the Fargo Dome. Doors open at 11 o'clock this morning. Day 1 sounds like it was a success from what you told us, Lisa. But like we said, windy out there. Gonna be windy again today, so hold on to your napkins, your hats, your styrofoam cups.
Yeah, I was
your
gonna say,
boxes,
like the
your
box,
things.
you know, styrofoam that my pulled pork sandwich came in. Once I got done, I like had to chase it down because it did
I'm
flip.
sure.
And then, you know what? I don't know if this was the case last year, but I just wanted to point out, I thought it was different. When I got there, you don't just pay cash or pay at the gate and go in. You had to go into the Fargo Dome, buy a ticket, and then once you get the ticket, then you brought the ticket, and then you could go in.
Oh.
Does that make, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that was different than some of the years past. So just be aware if you're kind of like wondering why the people are going in the dome. It's just a little bit different setup than it has been in the past.
Interesting.
But
All right.
still went smoothly.
Reminder though for you, if you are heading out there from 11 to 4 each day, it's free to get in, free to park, which is cool. If you go after that, for like the concerts essentially, for supper, it's going to be $5 to get in, $5 to park. So still not a bad price though to get in and go to the concerts and stuff. If you go from 11 to 2 today and tomorrow, the Lip Smack and Lunch special is going on. So if you buy meat, you get a couple sides for free. So go out, enjoy Happy Harry's Rib Fest. It's going on today, tomorrow, and Saturday. So.
Last night was Black Hawk. I did stay out past my bedtime. Pretty fun. Tonight, though, Chase Beckham is going to be performing too.
Yeah,
So.
I think he won American Idol, country music singer, so it's pretty good.
The numbers are in from this year's Fargo Marathon events, and organizers say there was actually a huge jump in numbers for the 20th year. In total, more than 13,000 people competed in the events. Of course, there was the marathon, half marathon, 10K, 5K, youth run, dog run, and cyclathon. Most of those events just happened on Saturday alone. That's a 40% increase from last year's races. Tentatively, if you want to start training right now for that full marathon.
For next year, yep.
You know, you don't need to start yet. But May 31st of 2025 is the tentative date for next year.
All right, the NBA Finals start today. The Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics tip off tonight at 7:30. You can watch the game right here on WDAY on our channel, and it's going to be a good series, I think.
I'm kind of cheering for Luka now.
Me too. I'm cheering for the Mavericks too.
Really fun to watch. Hot Mic with Dom Izzo coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com. Of course, he's probably going to be talking about that game. But in addition to that, the Twins were beaten again by the Yankees. Corey Provis will join the show to talk about the struggles in New York and Royce Lewis's return to the lineup. Plus, Fargo native Cole Hayjay will continue his baseball career, heading from the Ivy League to the best league in the country. Hot Mic is on from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, you can get an all-access pass at Inform.com. Just go to Inform.com/subscribe to check out the deal.
We have our next newscast coming up here at 11 this morning. Get the latest on that wind advisory, super windy day. A little bit, expanding on what Dylan was talking about already. And then we have you covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for more First News on your Friday morning.
Yeah, join us then. Until then, have a great day.